What is going on, guys? DBG here. In this video, we're going to be doing a really interesting thing. And this video, we're going to be making what I believe is, well, what is one of the worst possible squads you can make for under 100, for 1 million MT. So maybe it's a little bit over 1 million. So, and these aren't all of the worst value players. But in this video, we are going to be making a team that is less than 1 million MT. Or is not less than 1 million, that is probably a little bit over 1 million MT, and it is going to be as bad as you can possibly make it. This team is going to struggle. You are going to seriously struggle with this team if you are trying to run it online. So lads, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. The support in the channel recently has been absolutely insane. Like, if we can somehow, like, it's actually doable. Like, if honestly by the end of the day, which would be insane, it would be absolutely insane if we could somehow hit this number right here. If we could hit 267,000 subs, we are literally 200 or 360 off. It's probably not going to happen. If we can hit that even by the end of tomorrow, that would be absolutely incredible, lads. But anyway. Now let's get on to the players. So I have a list right here that I made, and we're going to start off with, we're going to go with our starting point guard. Actually, no. This guy might be a point guard, he might be a two guard. I know Ty is going to be very happy with this one, but like, we've got it. We've got to put Invincible on Iverson. Iverson is about 120,000 MT. Iverson is probably is around 120k MT. Actually, no, he's probably closer to 150k, to be honest. So let's put him down. 150. Why do I have a minus there? Okay, so he has 150k for Allen Iverson in. He could be point guard, he could be a two guard. But then, we got another point guard. Well, a guy who I believe is a straight up garbage man. A garbage man in 2K. And it's moments cards. It's Kyrie. It's Kyrie Irving. When I looked this up like an hour ago, there was one up for a 100k buyout and someone bought it. Is it the best version of Kyrie? Yes. Is he good? No, he's a trash can. He is an absolute trash can. So into the squad is Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving into the squad now. So let's just add 100k to the total. So we are already at 250,000 through two players, which is kind of nuts. At small forward, we have got what is one of my least favorite players ever in my team. Like, some of these guys are expensive. KG's good though. Like, KG 65k, he's good. Westbrook, I mean, there are a lot of worse value point guards than Westbrook. Westbrook's not good. Thing is, at the small forward position, Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Anthony's 80 freaking K. He's 80k, lads. 80k for Carmelo Anthony. This squad is actually going to be a lot over 1 million. I've just realized that this is definitely going to be more than 1 million. So plus 80, because I have on my notes Carmelo Anthony at 65k. So we've got we're at 330k. We've only got Iverson, Irving, and Melo. There are 5,000 MT cards better than all these. There are 5k MT cards better than all these guys. And then the power forward, we're going back to season 3. There are 2 cards from season 3 here, but most of the players that we've got are going to be from some of the newer seasons. Like, again, I could very easily go and he's actually gone. He's kind of cheap. I could very easily find, there's bound to be random players from season 1 that are worthless. I don't know, maybe. Is this LeBron expensive? No. Is this Moses Malone expensive? No, surprisingly not. But there's definitely at least a couple of cards in season 1 that are super expensive. We don't want to go with that. We're going to go season of giving. And we are going to go Bob Pettit. One of him just sold for 53k. So there was 2 of them up. Let's just say 50k for Bob Pettit. Pettit's a trash can. Pettit is a trash can. Like, look at this. He wasn't even good at the time. He has 80 speed. Look at his lateral. 49 lateral. He wasn't useless at the time, but he was not good at the time. We got Bob Pettit in right here. So Carmelo Anthony, like if you guys don't know Kyrie Irving, the reason why Kyrie Irving sucks is the Kyrie Irving release. So I'll show it off. I was going to say I'll show it off right now. I assume I don't own a Kyrie on this account because, well, PlayStation Network's down and I do not happen to own a Kyrie Irving on this account. So we will not be able to show off Kyrie. I was about to say, oh yeah, I have a good Kyrie Irving. I don't. But yeah, so Kyrie Irving is horrendous. I don't even think Kyrie's stats are good. As far as I'm aware, Kyrie Irving's stats are not even good. He doesn't have 98 3 ball. He can't dunk the ball. Yeah, that's it. Can't dunk. So you can't dunk. He's undersized. He's got a garbage release. Then the center position, we are going to the Age of Heroes set. And we're going for the non-shooting Shaq for 48k. Oh, he's gone down to 27k. Does he belong on this list? No. I mean, he can't shoot, but there's probably a lot of guys that can't shoot. Okay, he's now 20k cheaper than he was a little bit earlier. I think Jokic is cheaper, and Jokic is way better. That makes things kind of interesting. Because Shaq sucks. Is Quantum Shaq cheaper? No, in comes Quantum Shaq. In comes Quantum Shaq for 100k because he's the only one. In comes Quantum Shaquille O'Neal instead of Hero Shaquille O'Neal. Let's put Quantum Shaq in there. So Quantum Shaq, let's just go somewhere in between both of them. Let's just put Quantum Shaq in because that's weird. It says he's 100k. Let's just, for example, let's just give him 50k. Let's just put him in as 50k. So because I have no idea what that bid one's gonna end on. No one's buying him for 100. So yeah, that's what we have got right here. So our starting lineup right now, lads, 380k. And you might be thinking, like, how am I gonna make this a 1 million squad? There is one seriously expensive player. Well, there are two seriously expensive players off the bench. So, first of all, we're now going to the retro set. It's actually retro 1 for a garbage man that is Penny Hardaway. There's no bids on this one, but again, I'm pretty sure he does get, like, people do bid on him. There are still people that want 200 contracts, and the rest of the tokens, and these guys are super cheap. I think the last one of him I saw sold for 75k. I think I saw one sell for that. So we've got Penny Hardaway. Right now, this guy is a trash can. He is a trash can. He can curry slide, which is one thing. He cannot hold either of clamps or range. He has got a garbage release, can't shoot the 3 ball, can't really dunk it, not a great defender, and mediocre speed. I mean, the only time this card was good was the very start of the year before tall point guards were a thing. If you put Hall of Fame drop stepper and post spin technician on this guy, on next gen, you can just post cheese the whole game. But nah, he's really, really not up to much right here. So let's add plus 75,000 to him. So we're on 455k. Then we got one of our big players. We've got Hero Michael Jeffrey Jordan. He sells normally for over 150k. And this Michael Jordan, his stats, you're looking at stats and you're like, oh, these stats are unbelievable. He's actually not bad on current gen. I will say it, he's not bad at all. He is a trash can on next gen. The guy's got slasher dribble style, which means he can't move on next gen. He can't move at all. Like, Michael Jordan is going to struggle big time on next gen. And the fact is that there is a significantly better Michael Jordan in Pantheon All-Star or Pantheon Team USA. This card right here is, again, like 50, 60k. And funnily enough, if you're looking at Pantheon All-Star for Michael Jordan, this card is basically the same thing without half range. And he's more expensive than the way better one. Like, he's more expensive than the way better Team USA one. And there's no completion reward for it either. He's just more expensive and way worse than the Team USA one, which is weird. Then at the small forward position, we have got... Okay, did I? Oh, no. I was about to say that I forgot someone. No, I didn't. So it is right back to the Age of Heroes set. And it is the other expensive guy. And also, Colonel Sanders and Popovich are worthless right now. It's Zion. It's Zion Williamson, who is over 150k as well. So these two guys combining for 300,000 MT. Zion Williamson's way better, by the way. On current gen, Jordan's better. On next gen, Zion's way better. So we're going to put in Zion Williamson right here. And we are going to add 300k to these guys. So we have 755k. Which means we're our last two players who, in fact, actually do cost about 250k. So it is going to turn out as roughly a million MT. And then at the power forward position is an invincible card. And this guy sucks. This guy really sucks. It's Tim Duncan. He's about 200k. He legit sells for about 200k. Yeah, he's an invincible. Tim Duncan release is garbage. It is absolutely garbage. It is garbage. So, Tim Duncan is coming in right here. And then the last center. This one was a really tough one. Because if you want to go back to like, I think there was somebody in season 1. I was actually looking at the price and being like, maybe the worst value center is this guy right here. And I think it might be. I still think like 30 something K. You get 200k. Mitch Richmond does normally go for over 10, around 10k. Gilbert is again 10k. So it is around 50k for this guy right here. My original list had a completely different player other than Chris Kaman. My original list, in fact, had this guy, and I realized how dumb it was. I had this Kareem because I don't rate him at all. I do not rate him at all right now in the game. 67k. Then I realized I'm like, even if I don't rate him, like, just there's no reason. Like for me, like ideally it's either Chris Kaman or Andrew Bogut. But Bogut's like, actually Bogut's like 13k. So I was like looking, okay, who are the bad centers at this tier? But there are none. It's Kaman. It's 50k for Kaman. Kaman makes this squad straight up. You look at this right here. 755 plus 200 plus 50. 1 million MT. And then we got Chris Kaman. Is Kaman with a K? Yeah. If you guys don't know about Chris Kaman, he was like 200k when he came out. Lock-in was for a freaking clay. But you can see these stats are there. 79 speed, mediocre 3-ball. Bad speed with ball, no ball handle. I mean, Jeff Green release. Couldn't really dribble the ball. One thing is, though, the normal size up. If he had quicker shifty, this normal 2 size up is actually insane. It is actually insane if he has quicker shifty, but unfortunately he does not have quicker shifty. But he was bad. He was bad. So yeah, lads, this is what you can come up with a million MT. So that's just for the lols. Let's go and see if we can create a new lineup. Let's see if we can create a lineup with guys less than, let's just say less than 6,000 MT. Let's see how much better you can make a lineup where every player is less than 6,000 MT. So let's just go Galaxy Opal. Minimum buyout 6,000. Because we don't want to go 5k because you're not going to get any of them for 5k. So you're not going to get a lot of new players for that. Say 6,000. Position point guard. Only Muggsy. 2 guard. Mullen. Give me Mullen at the 2. So I'm just going to make the squad right now and show you guys what it's going to cost. Small forward. No one's surprised, but actually Iguodala's a 2 guard. There's not going to be any small forwards. Power forwards. I mean, Larry Bird might be here as well. Again, these guys are only like 5.5k. Jayshawn Tate sucks. So Larry Johnson, I don't rate Larry Johnson at all, but screw it. Let's just put him in. Because I know some people really like him. There's no Larry Bird, surprisingly enough. I know we can probably go a little bit higher and get a Larry Bird, but again, that doesn't really matter. Jayshawn Tate sucks, though. Center, Galaxy Opals. I mean, Ewing's not horrendous. Like, Ewing's not great. He is not unusually bad. Then screw it, Kevin Love in a power forward. I mean, Dirk works as well. Dirk is pretty decent at center. Let's just put in Dirk at starting center then. And Leitner's pretty decent. Leitner's pretty decent as well. Well, let's go pink diamonds now. Let's see, are there any better ones? Oh, Bagley's better than basically all of them. And so is Alvin Adams' class. And freaking Nick Batum point guard. Are we being serious right here? Bagley's incredible. Nick Batum point guard. And then screw it, I'll get Dirk in as my backup center. Ewing, Alvin Adams are pretty good. Alvin Adams is a super underrated player. Let's see what power forwards pink diamond we're looking at. I mean, Dean Wade's unbelievably good. Like, Dean Wade is unbelievably good right here. And screw it, give me Pokashevsky instead of Dirk. What two guards are there at pink diamond? I mean, Mikal Bridges is a beast on either gen. Mikal Bridges is great. Denny Avdia at point guard. And Obi Toppin. So this team right here is under 50k. This team right here is under 50,000 MT. I'll probably go start like this. This team's under 50k. And this is not the best. You can probably make better teams. Screw it. This guy's better. What's his name is better? Thibault. His team's better. This team is 50k. Or less. This team is 1 million. 50k versus 1 million. The 50k team is 30 points better than the 1 million team. Not even close. And this isn't the best. There are definitely better ways to make a line for 50k. This is me just making one in 2 minutes by just looking at the first couple of players in the auction list. 1 million MT versus 50k. That's price means nothing. So now that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.